Hello, how's it going, everyone? It's time for more shenanigans today. So, today's going to be a little bit different. I found out that this controller is a bit fucked up, to be honest. So we're going to have to go ahead and work on getting this thing fixed. So let's see here. Alright. So, basically what we've got to do here is we have to replace the cable of this thing right here. So, if you take a good look at this, you can see how fucking torqued it is and twirled up. This is what you don't want to do to your cables. This is what happens when you wind it up improperly. You can see all the bulges along it and everything else, and I'm having trouble with the camera ship today. But yeah, it's kind of fucked up, and I'm pretty sure that it's basically the cable itself because of how it feels, and not to mention when I plug it into a PC, the little Xbox insignia here flickers like it's getting inconsistent power. Now that being said, unfortunately, I'm an idiot when it comes to a voltmeter, so I don't know how to use that damn thing, so I can't check ahead of time. So, this might not fucking work! We'll find out, won't we? So how y'all doing today? At least Microsoft didn't use fucking Gamepad or something else when they put these things together. So it'll be fairly simple. Now I'm not in my normal position, so please let me know if the camera goes out or anything like that. And I'm doing good, Lasiris. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Loosey goosey. Go ahead and put this in one of our little parts drawers right there. We're going to do our best not to torque anything or damage any of the screws. After all, they're going into plastic. And the last thing I want to do is strip this shit. Oh, you're salty today? Is that it? Yeah, I don't know if you saw my rant about free-to-play games earlier, but yeah, loot boxes and the like do not treat the person indulging in them kindly, sweetie. Now, when you're disassembling these, first of all, always make sure that you keep your screws organized, because sometimes they have multiple types of screws. Now, probably since it's just a controller we're dealing with, it's not going to have anything particularly out there. So we're probably not going to have to worry too much about it. So we got that one. Oh yeah, there's a screw under here too. It uses just a normal Phillips head. Small one though. Now you see, they like to hide these, hide the screw hole under these. So I have to peel it back a bit to get access to that screw. Now there's multiple ways to go about getting labels off. You can do everything from heating them and things like that. No, Nintendo's notorious for that. And it's a royal pain in the ass, but here's the thing. Not sponsored, but I highly recommend the iFixit driver kit. Ended up picking this thing up, and I never regretted doing so. It's so fucking handy. It even has tons of spudgers and an anti-ESD kit. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and just, where does this even go? So, we got those screws. There should be 2 more here. Cat, can you chill out? It's not the end of the world, feline. Yeah, but I can't recommend it enough. Not to mention, iFixit has a lot of guides on how to handle basic repairs. Now that being said, do I advocate repairing something yourself just because you have the parts? Not necessarily. I'd say do it only if you feel comfortable doing so. Because there are professionals out there who can do it for a price. And in some cases, if you're not confident in what you're doing or the piece is particularly valuable, it might be just better hiring the professional. Now, that being said, let's see if we can get under this. We might have to go ahead and prise it open. Fuck, I have to actually fucking use a spudger for once. What the hell? Now, I've not opened anything more complicated than a PS1 digital controller. Oh my. Come on. Oh. Yep, those are grody. Alright. Oh, this is fucking nasty. Gross. Hang on, guys. Be right back. I'm gonna have to do something so I can wash this shit. We're going to be isopropyl alcoholing this shit. Cause it be fucking grody. How's this come apart? You know what? I'm not going to force that. Cause something is holding this sucker in. So I'm just gonna have to wash it. Like, look how nasty that is. Oh, gross. Like, you can see the gunk in there. Fuck. Yeah, I've got ISO 99 somewhere, but we're probably not going to be using that. Alright, let's work this loose. Ugh, yuck. Come on. Come loose. There we go. Yuck! I'm gonna have to do the shell with soap and water. It's as simple as that.
I'm back.
Hey there, how you doing?
I'm alright.
This is gross. Soap and water, soap and water. And a toothbrush. I will be back just a moment, guys. I have to do something away from the desk for this.
I'm back.
Hey Foxer, welcome back. I'm in the bathroom scrubbing this thing.
Rubbing?
Yeah.
Rubbing, you say?
Yep.
Trying to remove the evidence of your sins?
Nah. Cleaning up detritus from who knows how many years of this Xbox controller's life.
From all that Cheeto dust.
Nah, more like dead skin cell detritus.
Ew. That's what one thing I don't like about PS3 controllers and PS4 controllers. They pick up dead skin cells like a motherfucker.
And this is the most complex controller I've ever worked on.
Removing things from my big bag.
Cleaning the assembly for the shoulder buttons. And now we're going through the little crevices for each of the buttonholes with the toothbrush. The analog stick crevice, we're using actual soapy water because alcohol doesn't seem to like plastic. Downside, I'm going to have to let it dry or blow it off.
You said blow.
Blowing crevices.
For shame, Lorgans. Is this true? Are you blowing crevices live on stream?
Well, no, I haven't gotten that out yet.
To realize some of my painting stuff wasn't in here. It was in a different thing. I need to get my paint case from over there.
Oh, it already looks better as I'm rinsing away the soap. Fuck yes. Get all that fucking gradu out. Goddamn, I'm gonna need a pipe cleaner. Cat, move! Get out of the way! You're not healthy underfoot, kitty. Let's check on what's everyone saying right now. Ah, yes, Q-tips. These'll do nicely. I finally managed to stop using them on my ears. So time to use them for cleaning electronics. Oh, geez, the Gradu is collecting in the basin. All right. There we go. Success. All right, that's the faceplate done. Fucking gross. There we go. Get all the little crevices. Get all the gamer dirt out. Oh god, yuck. It's like a brown line on one of those freaking, like in the shrimp. Yeah, you can see right there, that kind of buildup is on your controllers right now, if you haven't cleaned them in a while. Yuck. Yeah, I'm having to use the X-Acto knife to get this shit out. Funny thing is, the main shell seems to be made of 4 different pieces. You have a bottom section, which goes along the grips, and you also have the top, which is where your shoulder buttons are. Alright, there we go. We got that. Let's... Oh, that's just gross. Pour that out.
What?
Just finished the shell. It took me a moment because I had to go through the crevices.
Something was gross, you say?
Yeah, the controller. Let's see. Yep, that's right. There's a Foxer of tea, and they are wonderfully adorable, despite their protests. Ow. And you can see how much cleaner it is now. Wonderful. Still has the wear from the sockets for the buttons, but that is a vast improvement. Then we have our buttons right here, which are kind of gross too, but I'm going to probably use alcohol on them. Oh! Spray can's getting too cold. Shit.
I've still got this dude to paint.
Really, Freyer?
Okay, I've got my full suite of painting tools at my command. Including my wet palettes.
Show me your wet palette.
I mean, I could send you a picture of it.
Yeah.
It is a
Ah,
palette of moisture.
break that fucking tab. There we go.
But do you know what a wet palette is?
So if you ever wondered how your controller works, you see these little membranes? They haven't changed much since the NES and things like that. So essentially you have a little bit of conductive areas right here, like these black spots right here. Those complete a circuit on the board right here. And that allows the controller's board to know that you've actually completed a circuit to do that action. So that's how that works. Now most of these are fairly clean. I don't think I'm going to need to go ahead and do an isopropyl job on the board here. But that can be something that can be very useful, especially if you have any corrosion on them. Now, if I'm going to use any of the alcohol to actually clean these buttons, I'm going to want to wear gloves. Because trust me, you do not want to get isopropyl alcohol, or any of the other nasty chemicals we'll be using for this, on your fucking hands.
What about your non-fucking hands?
My non-fucking hands? I thought they were
Yeah,
always
but
the fucking hands.
The hands that you don't use for fun. Your regular old hand.
I don't know, is that a thing?
Yeah, the non-fucking
Now, the pressure-sensitive ones on the PS2 are a bit weird. Now, I've not opened that up, so I can't speak for that, and I really don't know. But I would imagine it's a pain in the ass. So, let's see here. Where is my 99? It's getting low. So, basically, this is 99% isopropyl alcohol. This is not for cleaning wounds. This shit is for cleaning circuit boards and stuff like that. So,
You can also use it to clean resin prints.
yeah, but you don't want it on your hands either way. By the way, that's another reason why dealing with resin 3D printing is a toxic affair.
Envious.
I have a toothbrush that doesn't have cat hair on it. So, we got our buttons in here. Get our buttons nice and clean so they don't have any gradu on them anymore.
I mean, what?
Gradu.
What is a gradu?
Gunk. Garbage. Yuck.
Oh, by the way, I had a beautiful experience logging into Diablo 2 for the first time.
How long of a queue did you have to go through?
Almost 300.
Good God. You'd think they'd have beefed up the server by now.
And then I found out the worst thing possible.
What?
If your Switch goes to sleep, it boots you from the queue.
Power saving mode is now thy enemy. Look how brilliant
And then-
that button is now.
Partway through, my internet had a brownout.
No!
It took me 4 tries due to various issues just to get a code to log into battle.net computer to input it to prove that I bought the game instead of just letting me play
Look
the
how
game I
brilliant
bought.
that looks now. It's nice and shiny. Nice Xbox logo there.
Long story short, I was Jimmy McRussell.
But yeah. Diablo 2 so far with the new version of it. Excellent single player game. Don't bother trying to play multiplayer.
Yes.
Like, me and T want to play that. I want to play it with my dad. But if you're getting it for multiplayer, hold off. Don't buy it yet. Oh, I'm splashing the alcohol. That's not good. Let's get some air going. Yeah, but it shouldn't have a queue at all. They should have known that it would be a very popular game. Remember the original BattleNet? Did it have a queue? Not really.
Well, to be fair, when Diablo 3 came out, it had this exact same problem.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like, literally the exact same problem.
Let's get all the garbage out of these start buttons and... Alright. we've cleaned all those buttons. Now here's the motors if you're curious. See, they're nicely wired to this with these little dinky cables.
I'm assuming that's for Rumble.
Yep. When in Rome, clean the circuit board.
I don't think that's a saying.
I don't know. I honestly don't care. Let's see. Okay, get the analog sticks nice and clean and the wells. Because they are fucking dirty too. And you can see right here, this is where we're connected. Now, where's my new cable? You can see, this is where we're going to be putting in.
Put it in. No.
And we are leaving the trigger assemblies intact, because I am not wanting to deal with that shit. Alright, here we go. So, as you can see here, we've got some solder points right there that we're going to have to go ahead and deal with. One moment. Take that off so it's out of the way and we don't melt it by accident. Alright, so what we're going to do I wish I had something smaller for the flux, honestly.
The more painting streams when?
Huh?
When am I going to convince you to paint on stream again?
I'm probably going to have some motivation before too long.
Paint me like one of your French squirrels.
What? Alright, so looks like this is my old bottle of flux that I have here. Now, flux, don't get that on your hands either. Basically, it's a caustic substance. Go ahead and... Do I even have my soldering iron station thing plugged in? Yes, I do. Alright, so... We're not using the hot air rework, so we're going to skip that. So, to get this solder off, we're going to be using a desoldering wick, which is basically braided copper, as you can see right here. You can also use a desoldering sucker, but no need. So, we're going to have the iron at about 300 degrees, which should be enough to melt the lead solder off. And then, well, first we're going to have to get this in better position. We're going to want these gloves off just in case something melts. It's not very a lot of this solder coming off. Maybe I need fresh solder. We're gonna try that. Thank you for the host, honey.
No problem. Mwah.
This is getting to be a royal pain in my tuchus. Am I missing anything here?
Apparently this model is called a Mimorn Banshee. And I'm thinking I want to do their cloth on their outfit purple.
Ah.
I haven't actually seen anybody paint these things purple. And I think it would look really good in like purple flowing fabric. Maybe utilizing some glazing and some wet.
You know what? This isn't working. Man, I want to use... Fuck.
Helios.
Hey, it's a cat. It's a kitty cat.
The kitty cat and the dance and the dance.
So I've been led to believe. Helios is big kitty. Meow, 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 meow. Alright. It looks like the solder is... Come on.
They fucking glue it in there?
I think it's hooked. Either way, it's a pain in my fucking ass. And the heat would have taken care of the glue if it was glue.
Helios, he's trying to desolder the power cable so we can put in a new one. This is a wired Xbox 360 controller, and the old cable was all gnarled. Not a bad connection.
And I figure it's a long shot that I can fix it, but I might as well try it because the alternative is paying $70 to $80. Flush cutter. Hopefully that didn't damage the pads. Alright, so you can see we got it out now. This can go in the garbage. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and clean off our pads.
Yes, this is an Xbox 360 controller, Grim Toaster.
Hey, how's it going?
It's called the Xbox 360 because when you look at it, you turn 360 degrees and walk away.
Well, the controller was pretty damn good too. You have to at least give it that.
I had an Xbox. I'm not even like trying to like fully knock it. I'm just saying the joke everyone used to say.
Alright, so we got that.
Everyone used to say that about the Xbox. It was always really dumb.
Alright, so now we have to line it up properly so that we have the cable. We got a nice fresh one right here. I think you can still use them on that. I don't know, Helios. Check eBay, though. Or, as much as I hate to recommend it, Facebook Marketplace, because people sell a ton of shit on that. And I'd be incorrect of me to say otherwise. Alright. We're gonna flip that over. So, as you can see, this is why we had so much trouble getting it out. It's got these little prongs that stick, and then the solder can get into those joints and fill it up. Don't know if you can see it. But yeah. It's like a retaining clip that you then fill up with solder. So, yay! That's why it was a fucking pain in my ass. Alright, so, when looking at it from the back, we're going to have red starting at the right. I mean left. Red to the left. Red to the left. Red to the left. Yep. Wiring.
Grim Toaster, no. People literally used to say it's called the Xbox 360 because when you walk up to it, or when you see it, you turn 360 degrees.
Yeah.
It was always dumb because people started making like GIFs of Michael Jackson using his the sprites from Michael Jackson moon up to an Xbox 360, do a full spin, and then moonwalk away.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and gently seat this in place. We're going to go ahead and just apply enough pressure to get it to click into place. And there you have it. Now, we've got that. Okay. I'm just double checking myself a few more times to be absolutely certain. Yep, with the controller cable being at the shoulder buttons at the top, red will be at the left. Alright, so we're going to flip it over. You can see they're just barely sticking out.
Three, two, one, let's go.
All right, so let's get our solder. We're going to go ahead and apply a little bit of extra flux, so that doesn't go amiss. And then you just gently heat the component and feed the solder in. It wells into it, and it locks it in place. Alright, let's go ahead and gently check that we have no bridges. Yep. Doesn't look like we have any things that can be shorts, so we should be good on that front. Alright. Now that we finished with that, it's always a good idea to keep in mind that flux is vaguely corrosive, so we're going to go ahead and add just a little bit of alcohol and give it a once-over. Just to go ahead and clean all the components.
I like how we're both doing relaxing hobby stuff together, but they're completely different things.
Kind of cool, huh?
I am using my more Banshee in like bright amethyst purple with muted green details and green colors. I want the purple to be the only real color on the mini that stands out, and everything else to be kind of a cool contrast or
Alright, so we got that.
backdrop. The Xbox 360 buttons look like candy and I want to eat them. Not wrong. They look delicious. No. Plastic. I love that there's an entire subreddit for people like me. It's called Forbidden Snacks. And it's just for all those things that are inedible but look like they would be delicious.
Alright, this is left bumper, right bumper. Let's match them up. Yeah, you would technically call it pica.
I don't have pica, but there is an entire subreddit just called Forbidden Snacks, and it's just like things that are colorful and cool looking, and it's like, it looks like candy, I want to eat it, but I know it's not candy, so I'm not gonna...
It's like, I want to put it in my mouth.
Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in... this whole PSA about that for children. Don't you put it in your mouth, even though it might look good to eat.
Alright, here we go. Let's get this sliding together. Fun thing is, I'm giving somebody's original childhood a new lease on life here. At least I'm trying to. Ow, that hurt. Son of a bitch. Alright, it got back into place. You can see we got the buttons now back. Alright, so let's see here. B goes here. Y, I believe, goes at the top.
Which is so confusing because for Nintendo, you swap the positions of of X and Y.
Yeah. They changed what Nintendo established as a trend for years.
When people say, like, push the X button, and they, like, get frustrated when it takes me a moment, I'm like, I have to remember where the X button is, because on PlayStation it's at the bottom, on Nintendo it's on the left, on Xbox it's at the top, and on PC it's under my... It's under my, left middle finger, and then... I think it's in another spot on the... On the GameCube controller, it's in a weird spot, so...
Getting all the water out from under this D-pad is going to be the fucking death of me.
I think the first game console I ever played where the controller had an X button was the Super Nintendo, so I think my brain's kind of used to that, even after years of playing PlayStation.
Yeah, too bad Sony kind of sucks now, doesn't it?
Yeah. Here, I've got a nice Time One Banshee going here. With her purple...
Oh, those dust canisters get cold! Okay, let's put our B button in. Our Xbox button. Something's missing here. Am I missing a part? I hope not. Oh no, I might be. Where'd it go? There's a part missing. There's a part missing! I found it! I found it! What the fuck is this thing? That looks weird. We're still in business. Yes. There we go. That's in place. Okay. Alright, there we go. Those pieces are in. This is going to be retainer for the motherboard. Not motherboard. You get the idea, though. Eh.
Do I hear Reggie sleeping?
You might.
No.
I heard some news and sounds from the edge.
No.
Yeah.
The sleep of the hedgehog.
It's breathing people, that's all.
Sure.
Always say this right before you do that thing where you fall asleep.
No.
Yes. Normal occurrence for you. It's always adorable when it happens.
Oh, God, this is a pain to put back together. Fuck. Oh my.
How it is with electronics, putting them, taking them apart is usually the easiest.
No shit.
Back together, it's a problem.
Ah, no, no, no. Don't come apart. Come on. Stay where I want. My goodness. Aha! There we go. The shell has been put back together.
I thought you said for a second Michelle has been put back together.
That would have been pretty silly, wouldn't it?
Former First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama.
Nah, I don't know how to repair people.
You didn't dip any levels in Cleric, you're saying?
Fuck! I didn't put the freaking start pause buttons in! Fuck!
What?
I didn't put the pause and start buttons in!
Oh no.
Alright, we gotta open it up one more time. God fucking damn it. Is it the start or start on the left or right?
I don't remember. Somebody in chat knows.
I got it. It's not particularly choosy, to be honest. Did my camera go out? Fuck.
It did.
I think the battery finally died.
What, on your phone?
Yeah, I think I killed it. Yeah, it died.
Oh no.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to get... Hang on one moment, we'll get back online in a second, guys. I kind of expected this to happen, truthfully.
Wasn't your phone losing charge even while it was... while you were
Yeah.
doing this?
Well, it wasn't plugged in, my tablet was plugged in because the tablet was lower.
Oh.
It's not a stream if something doesn't go wrong, is it?
It's not a Lorgan stream.
I'll eat my ass.
Maybe later when we're not stream.
Oh, I better turn off the soldering iron. Are you gonna turn on phone?
He's dead, Jim.
Yeah, the phone's dead. Alright, I'm gonna put the case on though. Just a moment. We got most of the cool stuff done anyway. Get those vibration motors back in. I noticed that they actually have a little foam gasket around the motors too. I think that's so that it dampens it and it doesn't fuck it up too hard. Oh, I hear this song on Nitro Rad's YouTube channel a lot. Jeez. A lot of these songs get around, don't they?
Round, round, get around, by God. I can't sing any more than that legally. Although, one of the best things ever made by mankind was the remix of I Get Around by the Beat.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Skylar. How you doing? Now, we're going to do, before I screw this back in together, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. If something explodes, you'll probably hear me screech. She lives! Xbox controller, folks. Let's see if Windows recognizes this puppy. Alright.
If you showed that to me and called it a puppy, I probably would not recognize it as a puppy, so...
Yup! It's there!
Well, I mean, what if I showed you a Switch controller?
Alright, let me
we
put the
don't
screws in
talk
and we'll
about
test it,
that.
guys. Yeah, I haven't done this involved of a repair on something before, so that's amazing. If I can get the
Proud
fucking
of
screws
you.
in. Now when you're screwing back into plastic, you back it out all the way. You'll feel it pop, bump just a bit. And then you screw it in. That way you don't thread it by accident. And no, it's not a Switch controller. It was an Xbox 360 one that didn't work. So considerably older than a Switch. Yeah, I know, Helios. Thankfully, I haven't gotten that problem yet. It's probably just a matter of time, though, truthfully.
I'll be back.
Okay.
But yeah, the phone that I was using for the camera died, so that's why it's sitting there for a moment as I do the finishing touches. I can turn off the vent. Yeah, I know it's upside down, hon. I compensated for that.
Well, I knew you were compensating for something.
Oh, bite me. But yeah, this controller is so much cleaner now, too.
Also, Lorgans,
Huh?
when, where, and how hard?
Perhaps later. It could be fun.
I mean, you told me to bite you. What else am I supposed to say?
One more screw, guys. Holy shit, I didn't expect that many people to be here. Holy... What the fuck? Well, we'll be able to test it in just a second. Alright, hang on. Ah! Come on, get in the fucking hole, you piece of shit! Ah! It doesn't want to go in.
Don't worry, I'll make it fit.
That's also a cry of distress for some people in the bedroom. Yeah, I'm making horrible jokes, I know. Alright, let's cinch down all the screws. We're not going to turn them too tight, though. We don't want to put too much pressure on any of the plastic parts here. Excellent. Alright. We now have a completely fresh cable for this controller. We're going to test it in calibration, and I'll show the desktop when we're doing it, too. Let me go ahead and put away the solder. Then I'll have to wash my hands because I've been handling toxic chemicals.
Well, your Twitch chat isn't that bad.
Wait a minute, what? I thought you just Oh, you raided! I thought it was a follow! Holy shit! I'm an idiot! Well, thank you for that, hon. T, could you give a shout out, please?
Yes, I just finished up painting all of this purple, so now.
Wow, I am just completely out of it, aren't I? You were having fun with that. Gone like, the idiot can't see anything. Let's go ahead and just wait and see how long it takes. I love it. That makes me smile. Come on, you piece of solder. I need to get the lead up. I don't want anything like kitties or snack foods getting any of that in it. Alright. There go the flush cutters.
I think this looks really good with purple. It kind of looks like a Pokemon, like ghost type Pokemon.
Stow my spudger. Put away the driver and the bit. Because if I don't do it now, I'm not going to fucking do it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Nice to meet you back. I'm T.
I'm just cleaning up.
I think I'm gonna head to bed though. Have a good day.
Alright, you sleep well. Washing my hands.
You have a good one, hon.
Have a good one.
Alright. Don't tip over the chair. Fuck. Alright, so let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and turn off this camera. We're gonna switch back to the good microphone. Where is it?
There we go. That probably sounds a hell of a lot different. Go ahead and open up our main display here. Let's get the Avali face up and activated. This controller had a very bad connection, to say the very least. It was very faulty. You know how those cables kind of get all torqued up when you wind them up and wind them up and wind them up again, but don't properly do it as a kid? So it was breaking the connections inside the cable, because it wasn't properly cared for when by the person who owned it previously. Why is it taking so long to open that? Come on. Come on, camera. Turn on. There we go. Huzzah. Yeah. But, we're gonna go over exactly what I was doing. Like, you could see most of it when I was streaming it. But, as you look here, we have the glorious website for tutorials for this kind of stuff, iFixit. So, basically, 360 controller replacement. As you can see, we basically had to reveal the screws, as was shown down here. And we had to get all of those. Grand total of 7. Lift off the back, get the whole thing out. Now, I did more than what this called for. I took it completely apart, cleaned the buttons. Because if it's old enough to be that, it's gonna be fucking nasty when you open it. I had to take an X-Acto knife to clean the gradu out from between the parts of the shell. You know that detritus from sweaty gamer hands. I hope nobody's eating when I'm talking about this. So it's probably a bit late now. But as you can see here, we have the little housing here where the wires go in. And that's all there. You put it in. You have to make sure it's lined up properly. Once you push it through, you solder it into place. Now, once we had it back in, we have the controller there. So, what I'm going to do, we are going to go ahead and plug this sucker in now on the screen share. We have our ring flashing as Windows recognizes it. Give me a moment. Go ahead and go to USB controllers. And it's blinking now for some reason, so... we might have to try another USB slot. Well, this may not be the triumph I thought. Who knows? We'll find out. Give me the USB. Bugger. There we go. Ah! It was the USB slot. It didn't like it. There we go. Steam recognizes it. Windows recognizes it. Let's check the thing if it has all the connections working. Well, that depends. You might have trouble getting the part for it, but if you know how to do some wiring, you could probably do something about it, hun. So, let's see, which one we got? Alright, we have our axes. Clearly works with the Microsoft button. The hat works. Excellent. Lovely. So, we now have a far cleaner and now functional Xbox controller. So, that is, in essence, how to get one repaired. Yup, it works. So, let's play some games. How about that? What are we gonna play? Let's see here. We're gonna close that, we're gonna close that, we're gonna go ahead and open up Steam. What can we do that's a nice little test? I shouldn't be looking in the VR games because that's not gonna help us. Actually, you know what? I know what son of a bitch should make this testing quite apparent.
Zeus is very good at making people apparent.
Well, I know that one. I'm
not wrong.
I might do Dust eventually. Let's see here. I am going to hate myself for choosing this one. Prepare for screeching. Alrighty. I'm gonna let that fade away. Alright. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Okay. Alright, here we go. It's time for our friend Pretzel to go away for a while. Where is it? Where is it? Stop hiding! I will destroy you. Alright, that's done. So let's see here, we can turn off main display. We are going to go ahead and start our game. Game capture. Here we go. Hey, thanks for the follow, Sanabi. How you doing? Welcome on in. Oh, I need to actually click it. I failed! Seems like the A button's having a bit of trouble. Or maybe it's just me. Yeah, it's the A button.
Is it sticking?
No, it doesn't seem to be accepting the input. Bah! Baga! Oh, I got the bandage. So, controller works. I was just wrong about the A, and maybe I was pressing it wrong, but if I can play this, the controller's probably just fine. Oh my fucking god. Alright. So, that's that one. And if I play that too long, I'm going to have my hands hate me. So, let's see, what else do we got? Let's see here, what do we got? Play. Ah, don't fall over, controller. I don't want you hitting the ground already, I just fixed you. Alright, what do we have to poke at here? Too much shit, that's for sure. My eyes itching a bit. Sold. What do we have? Yeah, Meat Boy definitely became Meatballs. What kind of game do you think we should test out next, T?
I think you should try out whether it works on your emulators.
Yeah.
Really.
Good. See here. Oh. That was actually a lot of fun repairing that. It kind of makes me really want to get my hands on some modding kits for old consoles. Like, get a Game Boy Consoleizer. Want my hands on that. But it ain't exactly cheap. Given that the emulators I've been using for everything are basically set up to utilize X input, should work just fine. Let's try this one. This was relying on analog a lot. I think you guys will be able to appreciate this one for sure. If not, then you're probably all crazy. See here. I have too many versions of this game. I have the PS2, PS3, Wii, and PC versions of Okami.
Clover.
I blame my sister for half of those. Yep, instantly recognized it as X input. Ah! Hello, Kurai Okami. Boy, that was good timing, wasn't it? The game summoned you! Honestly, I'm probably not going to be doing a full playthrough of this, but, at least not yet. Oh god, I forgot how long the freaking intro was! Oh no. Yep, I'll have to play it eventually, though, because I've never finished it. This was originally my sister's game on the PS2. She played it on my system. Or my dad's system, I don't really remember. But, I had to basically repeatedly, I never finished it. And so we're basically using, this is PCSX2, in case you guys are curious. Absolutely stunning emulator. Now, you can get this game on original PS2, probably for not too much. I haven't checked the eBay prices. But you can also get it on Steam now, which is fucking amazing. Actually,
Switch.
it's on Switch too? Okay.
Yep, I have it on Switch.
There's, like, let's be honest, Capcom ports things to every fucking system it can. However, it did not port Okami Den. That one's only on the DS. And so basically, it's telling us the story of Yamato no Orochi. It's also giving the biggest fucking exposition dump ever. Yes, Lysiris, we're not doing a full playthrough yet, though. I still have lots of other games ahead of it. But we are going to play a little bit of it and just go ahead and test out the controller with it.
But if you think this is the biggest exposition dump ever, play a Tales game.
Oh god. I'm not sure I want to play a Tales game, because I've looked at the battle system, and it doesn't look like something I'd very much be interested in.
I like it.
But yeah, from what I understand, this game takes influence from a lot of old Japanese folktales. Like a ridiculous number of them. We getting some Banjo-Kazooie speak here too. Because you know what? Paying voice actors is a bitch. I think they actually allowed you to skip this in the remake. Oh man, all the buttons on this feel amazing, including the D-pad. I fucking love it. That's what a fresh, clean controller feels like. Yes! You have that exactly correct, Karai. Now, unfortunately, I'm not familiar enough with the original Tales and things like that, and they probably have multiple iterations. But I don't know the exact details of each of the stories.
This uses a retelling of one of the most common versions of the story of Susanoo Amaterasu and
Yamato no
it's not
Orochi.
exactly the same, because if I remember correctly, Amaterasu was Susanoo's father? Or mother? And yeah. It's not exactly the same.
No, of course
Also,
not.
Susanoo was a god in the original tale.
Yes, he was.
So it's not exactly the same, but it's similar.
Amusingly enough, you can play both characters in Smite. By the way, when I finally do play it, I'm probably going to skip. I'm probably going to be playing the PC version and skipping this cutscene.
You know what the thing about this voice, like quote-unquote voice acting at the beginning is?
But
Have I sent you that video where somebody's taken this dude's video, like from like cable access TV or whatever, and cut out every single moment except for when he's inhaling, and it's just called help.
that sounds
It's just
funny.
this guy like smacking a table going
How long is this going on? I forgot. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the opening is long as fuck.
I know. Like, this is an awesome game, but come on, Capcom.
You want me to come on Capcom? That's a little bit of a weird request there.
Really, T?
What?
Is there a fast forward button on this thing? There's gotta be.
There might be on your emulator.
There might be. If there is, I'm gonna fucking find it! Nope, there isn't. I can't find it. At least I'm not willing to go looking for it at this point. Oh yeah. There's an interesting thing about it. Some games benefit from emulators more than others. And I'll make the argument that cel-shaded ones do better with them, look better with them than, say, like 3D games do better with upscaling of emulators than pixel games.
Wow, I'm actually really proud of this paint job.
Oh, you doing the heck and draw?
No, painting, remember?
Well, the painting, yes. Heckin' painting.
This, Mymore Banshee has this, like, pale green dress and beautiful purple cloak that I almost... I feathered the color so it'd be lighter at the tip so it would kind of look like it's on fire. I think it looks good. I'll be right back.
Dodie, dodie, run, 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 run. Alright, so it's about to give us control. I was wrong. Motherfucker. And Susano is going to be an idiot and poke at Tsukiyomi. Now, keep in mind, what I've done with this is I've upscaled the internal resolution quite a bit. The game originally ran in 480i, like most PlayStation 2 games. Oh, it's a legend. God damn, the vibration motor on this thing is potent. Holy fuck. I know why the thing has padding around the motors now. Yeah, it's going, It was then that he knew he fucked up. I just love how she gets fucking bored. Soon, a tiny pervert. I forgot how much this all made me giggle. Oh, shut up, Isun! Ah!
It's like Ocarina of Time.
They're worse than Navi!
I love how Ocarina of Time has more cutscenes than most Zelda games, yet less story than most Zelda games.
Yes, he never shuts up! At least it lets me advance the things faster. "17 bloody minutes to get in here!"
Can we get a mod for Okami, where it's normal Okami, but heckin' Isun is voiced by the voicer for Bubsy and Bubsy 3D?
Lanny Manila?
Yeah. It's all just the Bubsy voice.
I don't think that Lanny really enjoyed that job. Like, they tried. But she couldn't make that character likable. Hey, Kiba! We just fixed the Xbox controller and now we're testing it out. Holy bon! Holy moly! Yes, the cute Fen Fen. That's a good idea.
I'm done painting for today. Oh no. I lost my brush cap. There it is. I hate that my wet palette has a brush holder that doesn't fit my Vallejo brushes.
Kinda sucks. At least this game actually has cutscenes that actually have some sort of meaning, where Ocarina of Time's kind of pointless for that.
Zelda Ocarina of Space. Just let's be honest with ourselves. That Ocarina doesn't really do much controlling of time. In that game, at least, only in Majora's Mask.
Yeah, they should have called Majora's Mask Ocarina of Time.
And they should have called the first one Peter Pan's first drug binge.
Ah! But yeah, this is how Okami looks on an emulator rather than PS2. I think it looks fucking gorgeous. The question is, how does it compare to PC? I think it looks even more surreal.
It doesn't look that great on the capture, if I'm to be honest.
Capture looks like shit.
It kind of looks like it's a stereoscopic 3D image, where there's like, I can see everything double. Like it's overlaying two images together in a bunch of parts, except for like the menus.
Odd. I wonder if there's a setting I'm missing for that. Oh, I'm starting to see it now, I guess. Hang on. Let's see here. Let's take a poke at our configuration.
Yeah, look at Ami there. I can see like multiple
Yeah, I see the
like
ghost.
ghost images are on it.
Let's check that. Now, this is the reason why a lot of people don't fuck around with using emulation all that much, is because you have to tweak settings. And sometimes you even have to look on their website for that. Because a lot of games utilize different little techniques to make the games have their unique look. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try setting the CRC hack mode to aggressive. That didn't quite do what I wanted.
Yeah, I'm still seeing the ghosts.
Yep, we're tweaking it. But yeah. Like, I think one of the things that discourages people from emulation a lot is this, to say the very least. Aggressive. There we go. How's that for clean?
Much better.
Oh, that looks better. Nice. That is fucking gorgeous. The question is, when it comes time to play this game for real, do I use emulation, or do I play PC?
PC.
Astral Pouch. I've seen so many awful jokes about that. The Astral Pouch is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. When it's full, it can revive you if you die. That's sussy.
Are you being a sussy baka again, hun? Sounds like you are. It sounds like you're being a very sussy baka.
Well, I am a bit crazy and I can be an idiot at times. Activate flower fart mode. Meow.
Zoomies.
We have zoomies active! Huzzah! You know, I think it's this kind of thing that really makes me want to get a 4K setup.
I have to do some cleaning up before bed.
Well, cleaning is very good.
Flop into bed. Clean up the kitchen and all that. Not to mention, I displaced a lot of things in my room while preparing to paint again, which I now have to reorganize.
Honestly, I wish I could stream at 1080p, but I want to make sure people can actually watch the stream. I know that not everyone has awesome internet. And I'd rather people be able to watch. I guess that's what recording for YouTube is for. So I can put a higher quality version up later. But oh my god, the upload times are murder.
Are they murder or are they murder?
We shall draw a pencil to the sky! Because let's be honest, there's been so many euphemisms back and forth between swords and dicks.
I mean, we famously launched dicks into the sky, or at least one.
That is one mighty mousey.
I can't believe that one of the biggest millionaires or billionaires in the world unironically went into space in a dick rocket.
That is kind of funny. That's some Dr. Evil shit.
Exactly. It's literally what Dr. Evil did.
Yes. His spaceship was a cock and balls, and then Jeff Bezos did the same thing.
Minus the balls.
And here's the thing. Jeff Bezos kinda looks like Dr. Evil. Just like Mark Zuckerberg doesn't look human. We have the power slash.
I have to say, though, that Elon Musk always looks like he's got this confused look on his face, like he's not sure what you mean by washer.
I love
don't know how
how
else to put it.
I love how Amy just wiggles like she got a flea all of a sudden. Then again, Isun kind of does make a nuisance of themselves.
I still find it funny that Elon Musk says that we gotta go to Mars, we gotta go to Mars. It seems like a little disingenuous when he's poised to become the richest person in all human history by such a large margin, the first trillionaire citizen in the entire world, by having a company that specializes in space. It seems like it's a little bit of a conflict of interest. Weird thing that is that Elon Musk never really goes into the fact that the dust on Mars contains, I believe it's mercury salts, which are toxic. They cause necrosis of the lungs, if I remember correctly, and also are highly carcinogenic. And they're statically charged, so it sticks to everything. basically anything that goes from the outside of a habitable structure on Mars. Anything that comes inside needs to be extensively washed, and there's no margin for it. And all of the material that's used to wash it, which is presumably going to be some kind of liquid, then needs to be cleaned of all of these salts. And that's an expensive process. And at that point, if you're going to be building completely sealed domes that can, you know, contain an atmosphere, why not just live on the moon?
Pretty much.
Because you're closer to Earth, which means you're closer to supplies. And so it's cheaper to ship things to you than it is to ship to Mars.
And let's be honest, terraforming Mars would basically be a fucking nightmare in cost.
Did you see that interview where Elon is like, no, it'll be easy to terraform Mars. We just have to drop nukes on the North and South Pole.
That's not how it works!
Yeah, I don't really, like... I think he's just trying to talk a big game, but in reality, I don't think inhabiting Mars for any other reason, you know, research is that great a night, because there's too many logistical issues with it.
Yep.
I can see research going on there. I can see a research station up there, but I don't imagine people living up there for the sake of having a place. I think anybody who lives up there is going to be doing so because they're a researcher who can only do their research.
Come on!
Similar to Antarctica. Like, we haven't even started inhabiting Antarctica as a place for residential. Why would we inhabit Mars?
We haven't even explored the fricking oceans completely.
Exactly, so like, why are we looking at Mars when there's an entire continent? Like, there's an accord that says that we're not supposed to build there, but you know...
That's
really?
because, countries are going to be angry if they're not the ones who get to do it. If anything, it should become its own independent place.
What if there was a country there run by the UN? So basically every country would have a say in what goes on in Antarctica.
I know that there's very specific individuals out there who would hate that fact. Certain world leaders would hate the fact that, oh, people can go ahead and escape them there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, why are we looking at Mars? A place that gets just as cold. But has these issues that you know, the literal ground is cancer. I think it needs to be a little bit smaller. This is why I don't like the PS2 version of this game, to be honest.
Finicky. Dedicated bark button.
Every game needs a dedicated barking button.
Well, it did several times. Or unless there's some dumb thing that makes me have to go and talk to people first.
If it doesn't work for talking to people, I think it literally is like you have to make sure that you end the circle in the exact same spot you started.
Alright, now I've got the prompt. Time for zoomies!
Gotta follow the crazy taxi arrow to where you gotta go.
Yep. Ew.
Mr. Orange. Anywho, I have to clean up so that I can get ready for bed, because I have an appointment later.
Alright.
I give you a smooch and then I run away.
See you later, T. Yeet! Use the old man as a weapon. Malem. Yep, I am. My sister played this game way too much. And I played it occasionally too, but I never finished it. It's a long game. Stop telling me what it is! I know what it is! God damn it! Ah! Let's find a save point. Yep, that's true. All right. So, that is a pretty good test of it. And it's just about time to call our stream to a close for the day. So, let's go ahead and find someone nice to raid, shall we, guys? Let us see who is on. Let us visit Twitch. And see who is currently streaming. Bum ba ba dum bum bum bum. Who do we have today? Who can we bunk? Sometimes that's how it works out, Helios. C'est la vie. What the fuck is this game? I am very confused. Go away, ads! Ah! No! Anyway, if you want to see when we go live, you can check out the Twitter. And there is also our community Discord. You can find shenanigans of multiple types in both places, weird rants about stupid shit, and stuff like that. And, of course, when we go live. So, that being said, we're going to be rating someone else who is playing a wolf-themed game. Let's go and boop their nose. We're going to boop the happy wolf. Right on the snoot. It seems like they're playing something weird, so I don't know what the fuck it is. Could be awful, could be good. Who knows? So, again, see y'all later. Thanks for coming by. And we're probably going to be getting back onto the games tomorrow morning. I think tomorrow morning is Tuesday morning? I can't remember. I'm crazy. So, raid! Let's give a good E to them.
I don't know. Oh, hey, I'm getting level up points for these.
You have a raid.
A raid? Oh, what? Ah! Hi! I'm playing dumb shit. How are you, folks? Look at this. Look at me. I'm a wolf. And there's a moon. I'm a moon moon. I'm a moon moon. Yes. Oh, good. You did a shout out for me. Thank you. Look
So
at
slow
this
when they roll.
great dumb. I love the great jank. Went ahead. Oh,
Your throwing is not working. Are you using the right software?
my what?
We've been trying to throw at stuff at you. I think you're not using
Oh,
FIFA.
yeah, it's not working right now because I turned it off.
Ah.
Because it was working really badly with
Ugh.
Punch for some reason today. This is a port of a mobile game, which probably is a lazy Unity. So,
Yeah, he's just playing it for the jank.
Ah, look at me! I've got a speed boost. Oh, kill that skunk. His buddies. That's. Oh, what? Wait! No! Stop it! Stop it! There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit better than a Unity flip. Where'd that other skunk go?
Well, I mean, technically, Phasmophobia is a Unity flip.
Yeah.
So. But it's a good Unity flip. I mean, don't get me that. There's a really good baseline game in there.
Oh, you should see the skill tree. Vampiric overhead claw, lifesteal, firewall, freezing wall, flame spin,